All right, guys, by popular demand, we have been asked to post our 1,000 rep arm workout that John Foster and myself came up with the other day. So literally, we walked into the gym. It was a busy 5 o'clock session at 24-hour Fitness in Runner Park, and we decided to do whatever was available. But our goal was high reps, supersets, get the pump, and flood the muscles with as much blood as possible. And what we came up with after our warm-up set was this. Everything we would do would be 30 reps, and it would be 4 sets of 30 reps. And we would superset. So we would start with triceps, no rest, go right to a bicep exercise. And we would take a maximum of 2 minutes rest in between. So when we started with tricep pushdowns with about a medium grip. And guys, it's really important throughout this entire workout before we even go any farther is to make sure that we don't rush the reps. We want to make sure that when we do this, you are literally searching for the pump and the burn, and you're not just trying to bang out 30 reps. It's a lot, and it's going to hurt. But that pain that you feel, that burn, is what's going to flood those muscles with blood. It's going to give you that pump, and it's going to stretch the muscle fascia out, forcing muscle growth. So when you do these triceps pushdowns, make sure that a lot of guys will swing their arms. We want to lock these puppies in place right here. This doesn't move. We're pushing all the way down, squeezing at the bottom, bringing it back up nice and slow as far as it will go, and then using just the triceps, contract those muscles, push straight down. And I even get about out here when I'm doing it like this. We don't want to push down with our rounded shoulders. We don't want to use our shoulders to move the weight. It's literally a strict form. So pick a weight that you're going to be comfortable with, something that you can get 30 reps with. And then if you can, every single time, notch up the weight a little bit and increase the intensity. So what we did, triceps pushdowns with a medium grip for 30 reps, ran right over to a cable and did close grip biceps curls. And we used one of those bent easy curl bars. And if you're doing it, you can even do it on the same cable, but just because we like the intensity and the stress of a single pulley, we were running back and forth. And we actually got lucky and were able to do that. But in your case, you may not be able to. So just swap the pulley back and forth. So we did 4 sets of 30 on that. Remember, no rest in between. 2 minutes rest in between the total set. After that, we ran over and grabbed a preacher bench. And guys, literally, we started with a 20-pound barbell. And we did close grip preachers for 30 reps nice and slow. Mostly because I've got this leftover tendonitis in my arm, and I want to make sure there's plenty of blood getting forced into that tendon before I start hammering away at it. So we did close grip preachers, and then we supersetted with dumbbell skull crushers. And on those skull crushers, you really want to make sure that your elbows are in tight and that you come all the way down to where those weights touch the bench by your ears. And when you push up, you're not swinging the arms. Same thing like the triceps pushdowns. You just contract the tricep, squeeze at the top, and bring it back down. John Foster actually had a great variation on this where he was able to take kettlebells and do the same movement. So instead of having a supinated grip, he had the same standard skull crusher grip here, but he would rotate in between sets to reverse grip and then also with standard grip. So again, guys, it was 30 reps of skull crushers, 30 reps of preacher bench reverse curls, 4 sets of that. No rest in between the triceps and biceps exercises. 2-minute rest in between the total set. After that, guys, we ran over and we grabbed an incline bench, and we also grabbed the old school standard triceps machine where you sit in it. It's got a pad here and the handles are here, and we push it straight down. And that was great, man. The burn in that, coupled with the biceps, the incline biceps curls with dumbbells, was just insane. You get a really good stretch at the bottom on the biceps curls. Again, making sure not to rush the reps, and also making sure don't swing it up here high and pull it in. Instead, lock yourself into good form and just contract the biceps. Also being careful, guys, when you do this, a little tip, limp wrists on this and use the biceps. If you use your forearms like this, you're going to take a little bit of stress off the biceps. I definitely recommend just relaxing the wrists and pulling up that way. You'll feel a much better pump. And I'll be honest, guys, it didn't take much for biceps. I think I started at 25 pounds and I dropped down to 20s and even 15s by the last set. And here's another thing, guys. If you're not going to make the reps, have some lighter weight standing by. Let's say you get 20 or 25 reps, drop that weight, jump right back in there with the lighter weight and finish that set. But whatever you do, finish the set. So finally, after that, that was the third set of exercises. We decided to do a little burnout. And we went and dropped the bench down on an incline hammer strength bench press. And this is one of Rich Piana's exercises that he gave to the world. It's pretty cool. It's a close grip bench press. If you're sitting up this high on the incline hammer strength, you're gonna really get a good burn and pump in the triceps here. And it's a short movement, guys. It doesn't take much. It's right here and right up. We used a plate on each side. We were so fried by that time. And we didn't do a superset here. So we only did incline hammer strength, close grip triceps. And we rotated without any rest. So John would go, then I would go. Then John would go, then I would go. John would go, and I would go. And in reality, if you're doing it by yourself, it's gonna be about 45-second rest, maybe 60 seconds at the most. So by the time we finished that, John and I realized that we were just shy of 1,000 reps in this workout. We did the math and we said, well, let's finish this with hammer curls and we'll do 4 sets of 40. So I grabbed 25s and then 20s and then 20s. And then finally in the last set, I had to use 15s. And I will say this, by the second, third, and fourth set towards the halfway mark, yeah, guys, I was definitely swinging the weight, trying to get it up. But the pump in my arms was just unmatched. I think honestly, they probably swelled up a quarter or half inch in that workout just from the pump. So that being said, we set the record for anything that Body Spartan's done, 1,000 reps for biceps and triceps all together in about an hour and a half is what we ended up doing, maybe an hour 45 at the very most. So it doesn't take a lot of weight. It does take mind-muscle connection, a slow tempo, making sure that you're really using your biceps and triceps and not recruiting other muscles. And it takes focus. I would highly recommend having a training partner for this one because honestly, if John hadn't have been there pushing me, I wouldn't have made it through some of these sets. I would have quit early. Just being point blank honest. It was that difficult. I definitely recommend getting your BCAAs ready to go. Have that set. Carb up before you go. Have a post-workout shake ready with a ton of carb powder in it. Guys, I had 130 grams of carbohydrates in that carb powder with some protein mixed in because I needed it, man. I was feeling it by the end of the workout, and I was actually sipping my post-workout shake towards the end of the workout because I was so fatigued. So I challenge you to do this. I want to see how you guys do. Post on Facebook. Tell me how you do. And by the way, before I go, the reason that you're not getting a workout video is because we did this yesterday. We didn't want to have to go back and blast 1,000 reps on our arms again. We're going to do the workout video for you guys maybe a week or two down the road when we're recovered from this. But we will get that to you. I just want to make sure you had some instruction on it. So guys, go get it. Post on Facebook. Let us know how it went.